YouTube, welcome. This is the Meta Weekly number 36. 36 weeks of hot Meta Weekly action. You could join the Meta Weekly too just by subscribing through Twitch. I know you guys are stuck on YouTube. A lot of you don't even know what Twitch is. Twitch.tv/Duel Links Meta. Just go do it. You could do it for free with Amazon Prime. You connect an Amazon account to Twitch and it's a free sub. And now you get to support me for free and I get to support you for free. Think about it. Think about it. Grand Finals. Hajime. Monkey Boy at the top, Jano at the bottom. The decks we have today are Vampires and Vampires, Heroes and Heroes. Whoa. 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 So also YouTube, the format is 2 different decks. Both players must win with both decks. So if you see a deck you don't like, chill. Because we're going to go into the next game with a different deck after you win with it. Is this loud enough?
My monster's effect activates.
I draw.
Turn 1 Samurai Skull for Monkey Boy. He is playing Vampires. Samurai Skull on summon will send a vampire from the deck to the grave, which enables all of the deck's combos. With Retainer, you could summon it onto the field by sending a vampire card to the grave to search your deck for any vampire spell or trap. He passes on doing that, sets a back row card. That back row card likely is a takeover. I'll explain takeover when it happens. We'll see. Jano summoning Vian. That is an ideal opener for heroes. So he summoned Samurai Skull. Ideal for him. Ideal for Jano summoning Vian. Vian sends a hero from the deck to the grave. Then you could banish that hero or any hero in the grave to search for a polymerization.
From my hand.
Polymerization. Now he's going to use a hero and a Destiny hero to summon Destiny Hero Dangerous. Right? Yes, he will. Using both monsters from his hand, he uses a Malicious and a Celestial from the hand. Come forth, Destiny Hero Dangerous. Destiny Hero Dangerous at 2,000 attack, 2,600 D. During either player's turn or during the damage step, can discard a card from your hand to the grave, send a Destiny Hero from the deck to the grave, and gain 200 attack for each Destiny Hero in the grave onto all your Destiny Hero monsters. Battle time! Dangerous swinging into Samurai Skull. So I would, you know, that would pretend. No, wow, no takeover. No takeover, takes the hit, 300 to the face. Also did not discard with Dangerous effect to boost up the attack. Going in with Vian. This is really interesting. I cannot believe that his face down card was not activated. With no zombies on the field, he cannot activate takeover. Malicious going in for 800. Clean. Do you have a mass change to follow up? What's going on? No mass change. Ends his turn.
My turn's done. Position.
Card he had turn 1. Samurai Skull number 2. Now, I do like to say Samurai Skull sends a vampire to the grave, but it sends a zombie. So he could have sent a Gazuki right there to banish the Samurai Skull in the grave to summon another zombie from his hand if that's how bad his hand is. He sent a Familiar to the grave. So Familiar in the grave could send a vampire card to the grave to search for a vampire monster. It's exactly what he's doing. He drew the Takeover. Takeover was a brand new card off the top of the deck if you've been paying attention. Going to summon Familiar onto the field, pay 500, and search for any vampire monster. Let's do it. Hot Pockets emo. Yes, we do. Now, he needs a domain to perform an additional normal summon to summon that Grace onto the field.
My monster's effect activates.
There we go. Retainer effect. Sends Grace to the grave to summon onto the field to search for any vampire spell or trap. What it be? What it be? If he searches for the field spell, that is a full board clear if Dangerous does not discard anything. Damn, 1,000 life he has lost this turn just from his own payments. Searches the field spell. Field spell is going to give plus 500 onto all of the zombie monsters on the field at damage calculation. This is likely a big econ play. Uh-oh. This is crazy. If that face down card is a mass change or a treacherous, I don't think so. Dangerous effect in the damage step to discard. Oh my Jesus. 1400 attack. The Vampire Familiar is now not big enough, but that triggers the field spell. Uh-oh. Field spell in the damage step, potentially in the damage step. If he activated in the damage step, I think so. Goodbye, Dangerous. Did he forget what the field spell does? Because he just destroyed his own monster. Not able to, he can't even chain mass change to that.
Pathetic.
Cannot chain mass change. God damn. Before it was not looking good for Monkey Boy because he was forced to econ take the Dangerous, and Dangerous could chain the face down mass change. Familiar dies to the Malicious boosted by Dangerous. Swings over. This. All right, 2200. Swings over the Malicious. And if he has econ, now he gets to hold on to it. 500 life for Monkey Boy. This could be in anyone's favor. So when a card from the deck is sent to the grave, it triggers the field spell to destroy any card on the field. That's what happened there. Usually vampires use Vampire Grace to trigger the field spell, but if you send something from the deck to the grave yourself, that will trigger it. Cosmic Cyclone. Onto the back row card. It was an enemy controller. If that face down card is a mass change, this is over. Econ take successfully goes through. Celestial banishing itself and another Destiny hero to draw 2. He just needs a Celestial for game. Uh-oh. Switcheroo. If you're missing 1,000 life, you could shuffle a card from your hand into the deck, draw a new one. This is it.
No retreat.
No retreat.
Summon a monster in attack position. Battle time.
Damn, exactly what he needed. Celestial off of the Switcheroo, swinging into the Samurai Skull, triggering his effect to destroy a face-up field spell. Boom. Game 1 goes to Jano. Zane versus Zane. This is likely vampires versus vampires, cyber style versus cyber style. Per 1,000 life you're missing, you could summon a proto cyber onto the field, so pay attention to the life points.
I summon a monster in attack position.
Kazuki or Samurai Skull. There you go. Ideal opener. That's what you want. Send a vampire from the deck to the grave. Activate Familiar. Search your deck for any vampire monster. Likely going to search for Grace. Grace will be for a next turn setup. Pay 500 for that search. There you go. Your Grace is ready for next turn.
My monster's effect activates.
Activates Retainer from the grave, similar to Familiar, but search for any vampire spell or trap. Dumps the Grace he searched to the grave for the effect of Retainer. Will he be searching Vampire Takeover here? Yes, he will. Takeover could special summon Grace from the grave and play the field spell from the deck onto the field. But his field is clogged. He's got 3 monsters. Damn, triple set. We got a Takeover and potentially some enemy controllers. Maybe a bluff.
From my hand.
How can he play Vamps twice? You have to win with Vamps. You got to win with both your decks. Hey, True Nade! Get down! Now, forcing him to potentially activate Vampire Takeover would make it so he cannot summon Grace onto the field. He might not. Maybe he just won't do it. Who knows?
Pointless.
Yes, he does it.
Pointless.
Takeover. Play the field spell onto the field. Not going to be able to special summon a monster from the grave, though. Now, the field spell is going to boost the attack of your opposing monsters also. It's all zombie monsters on the field. Silch's Ruin says, I don't think he should have played Takeover.
My monster's effect activates.
All right, Samurai Skull going to send a vampire from the deck to the grave, triggering the field spell. The field spell is now going to destroy any card on the field. Jana will get to choose. It's once per turn, though. So if you send another card from your deck to the grave, it will not trigger it again. Just once per turn. If your opponent sends a card from their deck to the grave, destroy a card on the field. Will proc twice if there's 2 field spells. No, the field spell only triggers if your opponent sends a card from their deck to the graveyard. It's not either deck, just your opponent's deck. But part of the field spell effect is sending a card from the deck or hand to the grave in order to destroy a card on the field. He's going to destroy his own field spell. It is mandatory to destroy something on the field. Now he's going to be forced to send a vampire from his deck or hand to the grave. See, now, right then and there, that's when the other field spell would trigger if there was another field spell. Retainer sends Vampire Vamp from the hand to the grave to summon Retainer onto the field. Now, it makes you wonder, you know, him activating Vampire Takeover just to destroy his own field spell. Should he have even used Takeover? To be fair, though, the field spell didn't just destroy itself. It was able to send a Retainer to the grave also. He could search for Vampire Domain, which will give lifesteal. If your vampires deal any battle damage, there you go. Also, the other effect of it is you could pay 500 to perform an additional normal summon. Will he pay 500? Yes, he will. 500. Now he can perform an additional normal summon, and he also triggered his Cyber Style. So now he can activate Cyber Style to play a Proto-Cyber from outside of the game onto the field. Econ, take! Give me your monster. Takes the Gazuki. Gazuki once per turn could send a vampire from the deck to the grave. Gazuki effect sends the Familiar. Very good. Familiar can now send Domain to the grave or a card from the hand that's a vampire. Sends Domain after paying 500. He will be performing his additional normal summon right here, right now. He's going to search for any vampire, searches for Grace. Will he tribute off the Gazuki or the Familiar?
You won't escape from
Domain.
Summon a monster.
Wait, is this lethal? This is not lethal. It's actually not lethal. Damn, declares trap, and his opponent had no trap to send from the deck to the grave. Not lethal. Jesus. Leaving Jano at 500 life. Making it so Jano cannot search his deck for any vampire cards through Retainer nor Familiar. This is it. This is
my turn. I draw.
His last resort. 3 cards in the hand, not able to pick up his deck. Activates Cyber Style. Boom, boom, boom.
From my hand, I am
Plays Desire. Desire, you target a vampire monster in the grave, summon it onto the field by sending a monster on the field to the grave. Your Grace to the field.
I'll use this.
He has not normal summoned yet. Swinging over Vampire Familiar is 1500 damage, which would leave Monkey Boy at 1000 life. Activates Grace, declaring spells, forcing Monkey Boy to send a spell from his deck to the grave. Sends a useless Hatronade to the grave. Says thank you for that. Battle. Goes for the 1500 damage over the Vampire Familiar. Now, Monkey Boy can use the skill of his searches once. He could pay 500 life points. Let's do it. Did he just increase his chance to top deck his winning card? Monkey Boy. I'll use this. Is the card he top? He top decked a Gazuki. We still do not have lethal on the field. Activates Grace effect, declares spells, sending a spell from his opponent's deck to the grave, also sending a Hatronade. Thank you, too. You send mine, I send yours. To battle. This is not lethal. This is going another turn.
Take this.
Damn. Okay, there's too much last resort. Okay, back to normal. God damn, I cannot believe he's been at 500 for a full turn. Was not able to push for lethal. Both of them incredibly low on life.
Monsters effect
Activating retainer effect. Going to send a vampire card from the hand to the grave to summon onto the field. Cannot pay 500 life. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
from my hand.
Econ, take! He needs to normal summon. If he could summon the vampire from the grave, oh my Jesus, he did not have a vampire in the hand. Are you crazy? What is in your hand? He could have summoned, well, no, that would have been lethal, but he could have at least protected his life. That's it. Monkey Boy takes game number 2.
I attack you directly.
Lethal. Damn, that was a struggle. Damn, Zane, at all costs going to win this duel.
I set a card.
Oh, that is not ideal for vampires. A T set. Likely has a Cosmic Cyclone. Yes, he does. Cosmic Cyclone onto that face down card. If it's a takeover, can't even be flipped. Econ off the field. Now he could switcheroo for a better card in his hand. He could shuffle a card from his hand into the deck that he don't want. Draw a new one. Nope. Okay. Vian from the hand onto the field. Send a hero from the deck to the grave. Then you could banish it for a polymerization. Not going to banish Malicious, though. He's going to banish Malicious through its own effect to summon a Malicious onto the field.
I special summon a monster.
Oh my Jesus. Did he just allow him to switcheroo for a mass change? Damn.
From my hand, I
switcheroo into a mask change. Damn, boy.
retreat.
Wow, to think that setting an econ actually costs you the duel. That is nuts. Vian gonna banish the Malicious to search for a polymerization.
Set a card face down.
He's gonna poly in. Whoa, did not have a Destiny Hero to poly for. Crazy. He might have Chalice for lethal, though. This is not lethal. He's 200 off lethal. Anki effect activates to search for a second mass change when destroying a monster by battle and sending it to the grave. Vian, 1,000 to the face. Will this be a mass change into a Chalice? You know, he probably wouldn't activate it unless he had lethal. Let's see. Mass change onto Vian. Here comes Anki number 2. 28 to the face, Chalice, and this is lethal.
From my hand,
Chalice! You're finished. Damn. Monkey Boy taking the grand finals of the Meta Weekly thanks to a Cosmic Cyclone onto an Econ switcheroo into the mask change. Good job, Monkey Boy, with the 2-1 victory. Black Jesus got top 4, and here we go. These are his decks. Okay, so my monster cards, Amazons, and Twilight. Look at that. Twilight's the name of the Jungle Booty, and Twilight are the name of his decks. Black Jesus. So the Amazon deck looks quite standard besides the fact that he's using my monster cards. There we go. Heroes and vampires. Heroes and vampires. Jinzo. Instead of playing Blackluster Soldier, he is playing Jinzo. 21 cards. He's playing Simultaneous Loss. That's the card at the bottom. Good stuff. Good job, Saber Dark. We have vampires and heroes. Second place, Jano. Congratulations, Jano, for doing so well. Boom. First place once again. Switcheroo. Heroes first place. This is Monkey Boy. First place. Meta Weekly number 36. 36 weeks in a row, boy. Good job, Monkey Boy. You get the Meta Weekly champion role in the Discord. Good stuff.